Deep in the mountainous valleys of Nolan, where sun almost never shines, lays a small and very special village. The folk have survived by hunting the strange, cliff-dwelling steep-stalkers above their village, killing them from a distance and collecting their carcasses where they fell. They respected the art of shooting above anything else. If you were born in such village, your first toy would not be a wooden horse or sword, but a small and fully functional rifle. Cardell Sharpeye was born in such a village. He trained hard since he was a small boy, becoming one of the best shooters among these strange folk, for whom projectile weapons are but another appendage, and to shoot is as natural as to touch. Sharpeye was respected and adored by his fellow villagers, but he had yet to wait for a day of his full glory. On his day of summoning, when he was to gain full standing in his village, Sharpeye took the ancient test, a single shot from the valley floor to strike a beast down from the cliffs. To miss was to be dishonored. He was preparing for this day for his whole life, so he felt no fear and was sure in his success. With his entire village standing vigil, Sharpeye took his shot. There was a loud explosion. Then, a few seconds later, a steep stalker fell. Cardell felt a strange feeling in his chest. He could not feel happiness after this great milestone. This was his day. The crowd was cheering his name and celebrating. But for some reason, he could not rejoice with them. Something was wrong. His feelings proved to be right very soon. As soon as the carcass was collected, the village grew silent, for the elders found that the bullet had pierced its glittering central eye, then fallen to be clenched in the steep stalker's mandibles. This ominous sign was the literal opening of a dark prophecy, foretelling both greatness and exile for the gunman who made such a shot. Cardell had to leave his village within a few hours, a village that was his only home since he was born. Friends that were once playing with him for hours were now unknown people to him. He did not know where to go and what to do, only that exile was his single destiny. While packing his things, he was thinking about his life, and could not shake the feeling that everything was just an illusion, a mere introduction to his new life, a real life outside the village walls. For some reason, he found a sense in all this and welcomed his new destiny without any fear, even after hearing the village doors closing behind him or seeing the mountains for the first time. He walked for days without a goal. However, deep in his heart, he felt a strange energy that was keeping him alive and diligent. He learned to trust his feelings and follow his heart. In a certain way, Sharpeye the Sniper was thus, by his own skill, condemned to make his way apart from his people, and unwelcome back among them until he has fulfilled the remainder of the prophecy by attaining legendary stature on a field of battle.